Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As you come into the chat, be sure to drop your crowns, your elephants, and let me know where you're watching from. Yes, we have another Real Housewives of Atlanta update in regards to casting. As you know, we just updated you in regards to Kenya, the rumors that she was fired. There's a lot to unpack, and I have my own theories on what's going on with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But before we get into that, let's see who's in the chat. I love it when I come into the room and I see you guys already having a conversation. TikTok, if you're watching us, we are live on multiple platforms, including the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're also live on Twitch and Twitter at TheKempire. And we are live on TikTok. What's going on, guys? Be sure to follow me on all my social media, because sometimes I'm only sharing things exclusively on certain platforms, especially on my TikTok. Also, later on tonight, I will be doing a TikTok live watch party for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We're going to watch and comment together. So if you don't like comments while you're watching TV, watch it first and then watch it with me. we will be doing that. And be sure to join our Texan community so you don't miss out on anything that's coming up. And if you want to communicate with me, or if you want to drop me some tea, you guys have been dropping me tea here and there. Also, if you missed out on any of the videos that we posted earlier today, including some more Erica Girardi videos, actually 2 more videos from last night's live exclusively, so you guys can see what we were talking about, and Erica's mom talking. The victims might get some money from this new home that's up for sale. And we posted earlier today, we have some more news in regards to Wendy Williams and the new season of the Wendy Williams show being pushed back to October because she has contracted COVID-19. Okay. And just for clarifications, in the video that I posted, I wanted to clarify, and thank you guys in the comments for correcting me. The breakthrough case means that she was vaccinated and still was able to catch COVID-19, which we already know is very possible. Okay. So we will be following that story as always. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So let's give people an opportunity to get into the chat. And let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. What's going on? Australia's in the building. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Garcelle tonight said tonight's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is good. Oh, that's going to be even better. Wait for our recap tomorrow. St. Lucia, what's going on? Ooh, I didn't know you were in St. Lucia. Going. Thank you, Drama. I appreciate you. Shout out to you know what I'm loving to see, and I'm going to update your loyalty badges. Shout out to our Team Kempire Royal Court members. I love seeing the change in color because that shows how long you have been loyal to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. So thank you so much for supporting. London is in the house. Love it. Canada, what's going on, Diana? Shout out to my mods. Dulcenia, what's going on? I got to get down to the DMV. So many of you guys watch from the DMV. Long Island is in the house. I voted for a whole new housewife. We're going to get into this. Shout out to our girl, Tamara Tattles. This is another exclusive. As always, we have cited our sources in the description of the video, and I encourage anyone reporting on this story, cite your sources, okay? And not your sources. All right. Let me see what you guys will say. Currently at work in New York. What's going on, Nora? Why are we still hot here in New York? It's supposed to be almost fall. Okay, I won't complain. Let's get to this story. All right. Just to give you some background. Let's give you some background because we recently reported that Kenya Moore did an interview. As you know, she's doing Dancing with the Stars. And from what we hear, of course, she had to get permission because she is contractually obligated to Bravo. And that's another hint that she is not fired. So she had to get permission to do Dancing with the Stars. But doing Dancing with the Stars is a huge audience. Even if you don't watch it anymore, there are still millions of people that watch it. It's a good look for her. People are introduced to her. What else is she on? What else is she doing? And then they will end up watching The Real Housewives of Atlanta, who has been struggling with ratings the last few seasons. Okay, even the seasons with Nene. Calm down. Nene is still not in the conversation of coming back. She's still not. Shout out to Nene. She is still, she's still mourning the loss of Greg Leaks. So this wouldn't be a good time for her regardless. But even beyond that, they're still not considering Nene for the new season. This past week alone, during an IG Live, Kenya Moore confirmed that the rumors came from a not credible source. She wasn't talking about us. I saw some of you saying, why did you report on it? Because it was a rumor that was going on. And I said it was a rumor that I didn't believe. Because based on everything that we've been hearing and everything that we've been reporting, Kenya has not been on the chopping block. We even emphasized that Kenya fought to be able to have Brooklyn featured on the show for season 14, which she won. Okay. So during an IG Live, Kenya said that it was not a credible source. There's no truth to the rumor. But she didn't confirm that she will be returning for season 14. But she can't. You never see Housewives confirm until Bravo announces the new line of Housewives. But based on this new exclusive details, they're saying that Bravo are not happy with the current 6 housewives that they are considering for season 14 that have contracts. They want to add a 7th housewife. And the reason why they're not happy is because of everything that's transpired with shows like The Real Housewives of New York, The Real Housewives of Orange County, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The ratings have been dropping, and the ratings for RHOP have been a little shaky. I love this, Diane. I'm glad I saw this. Mods live in the UK, New Zealand, Jamaica, St. Lucia, Canada, and the USA. Our audience is getting diverser by the minute. And shout out to our friends in Australia. I check my analytics. We are growing in Australia. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate you supporting the channel. And I can't wait to get to Australia. I can't wait. That's always been on my list. I just needed at least 3 weeks to spend in Australia. But every time I travel, I always meet an Australian. And someone joked with me before. They said, because we're everywhere. Oh, I'm digressing. Back to this. So this is what we're hearing now. The Bravo executives, I'm believing the NBC Universal executives. I also believe that Tamara Towell's source comes from NBC Universal and not Bravo directly, because they're working on other non-Bravo shows. Okay. So according to this, let's get into this. So according to Tamara Towell, she says that I got news a few days ago from the same source who previously told me that Portia, Kenya, Marlo, Candy, Drew, I know, guys, and Sheree will be full-time housewives. They are all signed on. Shamia, of course, will return as a friend of. The person who I am not allowed to name, there's another friend of being considered, but Tamara is saying that she cannot name them. Okay. What's going on, Belize? Love seeing it. Destiny says, get rid of Kenya and Candy, please. I can't take another fake Kenya storyline. To be honest with you, a lot of people love Kenya. So I don't think that would be smart. But back to this. Let me get through this, and I will take your opinions. I will drop the call-in link. I do want to hear what you guys are saying. Shout out to Norway. I see you guys watching. Appreciate you all being here. Yes. So what we're hearing is that these are the housewives that will be coming back. There are 6, but now we're hearing that they would like to have 7 housewives. And that doesn't include Shamia as a friend of, and this other possible friend of that I keep hearing about, but I have not heard a name yet. Okay. So again, Portia, Kenya, Marlo, Candy, Drew, and Sheree. Okay. Back to this. So as we reported before in regards to this story, they're saying that this is a critical season. And this is probably part of the reason why the producers are not happy with what they have so far. When Kenya was doing the interview with Entertainment Tonight, she said that filming would more than likely start in October, next month, in a couple of weeks. I can't believe we're already halfway through September. That was coming from Kenya. She was trying to be coy about it, but she pretty much dropped some tea that more than likely the new season 14 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, would start filming next month. We will not get a new season, though, until 2022. Okay? But you also may recall that I've said multiple times, too, I was watching Candy's IG Live, and Love B. Scott had went on with her. And they said the casting was still in shambles. And Love B. Scott has a lot of credible sources. And this was just not even over a week ago. Not even, probably just a week ago. Love B. Scott said on live that casting was still in shambles. And Candy was like, really? So she was surprised. And I honestly believe Candy was probably a little surprised, partly because she's like, I'm signed on. I'm thinking everything's good. But she probably doesn't realize that the suits, as Tamara likes to refer to them as, the suits are not happy with the casting overall. And according to Love B. Scott, their sources aren't, it isn't Kenya. It isn't another housewife. It's actual people that work closely in the world of NBC Universal. Production probably too. Let's get further into this tea. So in regards to season 14, they're expecting it to be 18 episodes. 18 episodes. And again, it will not air until 2022. Okay. So this is what they're saying now. The executives, NBC, Universal, I'm thinking NBC and not Bravo, honestly. I think Bravo has relied so heavily on the Real Housewives to carry the show, and now the ratings are failing. That's not a good look for Bravo, and Bravo is going through some changes. Okay, so the suits are not happy with all 6 of the women all of a sudden. As far as Tamara knows, they haven't filmed a single thing together. And that's one consistent thing that we've heard. They have not started filming season 14 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. We heard mixed reports. Oh, they started filming something, which is very possible. They could have been filming with certain housewives, but not together. We saw that they did something similar with The Real Housewives of Dallas, but then ended up putting Dallas on pause. Okay. So the same people that picked the 6 no longer like the 6. We're also hearing, again, those Kenya rumors are about her being fired. I didn't believe them. I honestly believe Kenya will be back. She's not the one that's really been on the fence. But here's the thing. Based on what we're hearing in this report and what we've been hearing, doesn't look like Cynthia Bailey's coming back at all. So if you were in your mind thinking, where's Cynthia? Why don't they just bring Cynthia back? Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they're having such issues with trying to put this cast together, I wouldn't mind Cynthia coming back as a friend of. I really would not mind Cynthia coming back as a friend of, but I don't even think she's being considered for that anymore. But we do hear that she has other projects that she's working with. Oh, damn. The first thing I see, Darren Hood, bye, Cynthia. I can't. The first thing I see, oh, Tabitha says, get rid of Andy. Come on. Bye, Cynthia. Destiny, that's just Nene's not coming back. She has burned those bridges. We've already spoke about that too. We've said that multiple times. So let's continue with this. So according to Tamara's sources, okay, this is what they're saying. Because they're not happy with what's been going on with the franchise overall, they're not happy with the current 6. They're feeling on the fence now. They're feeling like, well, maybe we need to add more housewives. They're watching the YouTube streets and they're like, everyone keeps saying, add more housewives. You need at least 7 to 8 housewives. Look at the success of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You have more housewives here. Let's add more housewives. Okay. So what they're saying is that they want the 7th housewife. Okay. They want this 7th housewife, and now they're scrambling to figure out who that is. You may recall, we've been following the Real Housewives of Atlanta casting news for a while now. They've had a hard time finding housewives in Atlanta. They were even considering flying women in. They were considering flying women into Atlanta. I wonder if they're still considering that. So in regards to filming, so finally, Tamara's source is saying that filming has been pushed back to October 4th. Okay. Tamara doesn't see any way of that happening. The suits are holding conference calls all this week trying to figure out what to do. In her personal opinion, is that they will likely they will be lucky to start filming in November. This is really good news for Kenya because she agreed to fly back and forth to California to film scenes. Okay. Kenya should be done filming with Dancing with the Stars probably by October. That's assuming that she's not going to go far, I would think. So they're looking for a 7th housewife. And I think that's a good idea. So the people that they're considering, let's talk about that. You saw the thumbnail. Phaedra Parks is back in the conversation. Not just Phaedra, Eva Marcel, and Kim Zolciak-Biermann. As you may recall, Kim Zolciak-Biermann's show Don't Be Tardy for the Party. Don't be tardy, right? There we go. I never even watched the show. I can't even tell you what happened on the show. That show was canceled this year. She talked about other projects coming back. You know, she did have a stint where she came back to the show, but she barely wanted to be on the show. She got called racist at the reunion. But she's back in the conversation. They're considering a Kim Zolciak return. A lot of you want the OGs to return. You may also recall that Phaedra had stopped being a part of the conversation because of some comments that she made on social media not too long ago. But then we heard that she was being considered for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2. They still haven't confirmed the cast for that just yet. However, more than likely she will be on that. So that means her relationship with Bravo is still in good standing. So it would might be a good test for her to be on that. But a lot of you have said you wouldn't mind Phaedra coming back. Here's my problem with all of this. We're hearing the same recycled names over and over again. It's like, damn, how many people live in Atlanta? How many people live in Georgia? And why are they not considering LaToya forever anymore? Like, she was bad, I get it. But if things are that bad, why not bring back the same cast? You were saying this, well, look, Georgia and New York are two different things. Georgia was wide open during the pandemic. Wide open. They even had a pandemic wedding, Cynthia. It's all right, Cynthia. It's all right. I'm sad to see Cynthia not coming back. Honestly, I am sad. Like, I was not the biggest advocate for Cynthia coming back because I do feel like, okay, I don't know. But that's when I thought we had options. When you don't have options, it's like, Cynthia, don't go. But apparently, they're just not interested in Cynthia Bailey. I don't like that. I want to see Cynthia come back. Hold on. I missed a couple of super chats already. Hold on. Let me go back up. I think I missed it. I apologize. Hold on. Let me go here because I'll be able to see it up here. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back. I missed a super chat earlier. I apologize. Miss B Moore, thank you so much for the super chat. I apologize. I did not get to it fast enough on StreamYard. Miss B Moore, ATLian Stan says, Phaedra was boring on Celebrity Marriage Boot Camp. She made up a storyline on there too. Pass, we need a new housewife that is married. But you know, it's funny because someone just the other day said that she was so funny on... See, this is people's opinions, and I love hearing your differing opinions. But someone literally just the other day said she was so funny on that. Dana, thank you so much for the super chat. I didn't watch it, though. I'm not a big fan of Marriage Boot Camp. Dana says this. The current metropolitan area... Wait a second. I love when y'all come through with stats. Okay, wait. The current metro area population of Atlanta in 2021 is 5,911,000 people. How many of those people, though, are women and housewives? But that's still a lot of people. That's still a lot of people. Oh, Danielle said she was not funny at all. Well, so I forgot who said it. Whoever said it, show yourself, because I know someone said it. I don't watch. I couldn't even tell you. Statistics. You guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. Let me look at the results of this poll. Okay, we have over 211 votes. I said, who do you want to see return? Here are your options: Phaedra Parks, Kim Zolciak-Biermann, Eva Marcel, a whole new housewife. Honestly, Kim and Eva did not even come close. At 53%, you guys said Phaedra Parks. But at 35%, you said a whole new housewife. So, bravo, if you're considering anything besides Phaedra or a whole new housewife, you might want to reconsider. You might want to reconsider based off our poll. Based off our poll. Hold on. Wait, no Shamar, please? You mean Shamari? No, I don't want Shamari to come back. Honestly. Philly says, can we please get Kiki Wyatt? I've seen Kiki Wyatt's name thrown around a lot. She gets such good TV, and her whole big ass family is a storyline. Maybe she needs her own reality show. Finally just has 3 new housewives. Well, that would make 9 housewives. That first of all, it's going to be expensive for Bravo. They're not trying to spend that kind of money unless they get rid of some of the people already there that they're considering. I'm wondering what Portia's storyline is going to be this season, because based on what we are hearing, they're trying to stay away from the mess that transpired on social media and on these YouTube streets. People are still talking about it. King Nick says Tamar would be a great fit. I thought Tamar was done with reality TV, even though she's hosted a couple of things in reality TV, and she's supposed to be on The Surreal Life. I've seen. Oh wait, Kiki had a miniseries YouTube that wasn't so great. Kiki would be good. Wait, so I just saw a comment. Oh wait, Selena Johnson. I've seen people say Selena Johnson. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about. I like Selena Johnson. I've interviewed Selena Johnson. I just don't know if I found her entertaining when she was on R&B Divas. Storm says they need some unknowns that are legitimately wealthy, like some NBA, NFL wives, how they started. Like how they started. It will be interesting to see what they will decide upon for this new season, because of how bad things have been for the Real Housewives of Atlanta in regards to casting for this new season. All of us are going to be just looking, okay, why did they choose these particular people? And honestly, I'm not sold on Marlo being a housewife. I want Marlo to come back regardless, but I'm not sold on her being a housewife just because, honestly, I think it might be the nail in the coffin for her being on the show. I think you guys will see that part of her life and you'll be like, boring. Boring. Just saying. I saw someone, I think it was Danielle, who sent me the Marlo hair transplant video. I didn't even watch it because I was like, I'm not interested. I'm not that interested in Marlo. Marlo's great for coming on in, dropping some shade, and then moseying her way on out. Guys, let's get to 100 likes. I'll drop the call-in link. I want to hear what you guys think about this. As I said before, you guys just joined us. We got some updates in regards to casting for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Based on what we're hearing, the executives, the powers that be, feel like they need a new housewife, a 7th housewife. They're not happy with the 6 women. The 6 women that they have so far are as follows. Portia has signed back on. Remember, we weren't sure. Portia, Kenya, Marlo, Candy, Drew, and Sheree. Okay. They feel they're not happy with what they have so far. They feel like they need another housewife. We shall see. We shall see. And those rumors of Kenya not returning were just that, rumors. Okay. All right, we're almost at 100. I'm closing out. Let's get to 250 votes before I close this out. But it looks overwhelmingly that Phaedra is the favorite on the list of people. As again, we did a poll, guys. If you were just watching us, let me see what you guys are saying. What's going on TikTok? No Cynthia, question mark. Yeah, based on what we're hearing, Cynthia Bailey is not even a part of the conversation, but don't cry for Cynthia. From what we're hearing, she's working on other projects, including some clothing, and she has another project with Bravo, from what we're hearing, from what she said, honestly. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm going to close out this poll. The final results still Phaedra. Phaedra, you guys want Phaedra to come back. You guys want Phaedra to come back. Data says, can we? It's so funny you even said that, Data. I literally was working on that this week. So stay tuned. I will be setting up a P.O. box. I will be setting up a P.O. box. Matter of fact, I don't have any pens near me right now, but I will. What did I do with my pens? Anyways, I need to make a list. I need to make a list of things that I need to do. I'm going to set that up. No, y'all didn't go get Kim. I love Kim and everything else that she does. I did not love her on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I wasn't happy. Miss Redhead says, as long as it's not LaToya, I'm good. I didn't love LaToya either. I was open. Look, I was open to LaToya, but then she came in and was just reckless. She was just reckless. But damn, apparently things are bad. No, Lisa, what did Lisa say? Hold on, wait. Lisa said Kelly Dodd is looking for a job in Atlanta. Lisa Wu. Everyone keeps saying Lisa Wu. I just feel like the whole rehashing of the same people that have been on the show is not what we need. We need some new, fresh blood. And I don't know what's going on in Atlanta. Why can't we find it? Why can't we find it? Do we need to well, that was a rumor on the street, is that they were flying people in. Okay. All right. I also want to remind you guys that we still have our fundraiser. We are raising money for those affected by Hurricane Ida. You guys have been so generous. We are so close, under $100 to our $1,000 goal for Project Hope. Shout out to you guys that have donated, shared, watched, did what you could do to raise money for it. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope every month we can do something to give back to people that are in need. And we did it last month for those affected by the earthquake in Haiti. We raised over $5,000. We raised over $5,000 together here on the channel. I think that's incredible. This month, we're almost at $1,000 for Project Hope, who is helping those affected by Hurricane Ida. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. You all were there helping, supporting, sharing. Appreciate you guys. And shout out to anyone who donated. If you're a subscriber, if you're just someone that's watching, I appreciate everyone that donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me drop this call-in link because I do want to hear what you guys have to say. And then I have more work to do. Miss Redhead, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh, that's cute. On StreamYard, we can't see it, but thank you for the sticker, the super sticker. That was cool. All right, let me just post this call-in link because I want to hear what you guys have to say. And then back to work for me. I got more work to do, more stuff to handle, and all that good stuff. What's going on? Shout out to my mods. I see all my mods in the building. I appreciate you all being here. Oh, Lord. Annabelle said, Nicki Minaj? When Femtaro was here and she was saying that the person that they were considering and they described it, someone said Cardi B. And I said, oh, that might make sense. First of all, Annabelle, thank you for the super chat. I don't think Nicki Minaj lives. I don't even think she even has a home in Atlanta. Maybe she does. I don't know. I know she has a home in Florida and California and New York. I don't know about Atlanta. I also don't think she would do it. Let me take a sip. I think she wants to host the reunion of Potomac, but I don't think she's going to do that. And she's already dealing with a lot this week. She's already dealing. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago is coming out. Oh Lord, Nikki. All right. User, I can't say, there's a bunch of numbers. Says Cardi B is too big for that show. Yeah, but why not? I actually kind of miss seeing Cardi B's personality. She's fun, but who knows? And who knows? All right, let's take some callers, guys. Oh, I forgot to pin it here. Hold on, let me just pin the call-in information. Let me just pin that. There we go. Guys, we have already almost 400 people watching. Be sure to like this video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. And don't forget, a new episode of my podcast where you get information where I don't talk about anywhere else. there. Kempire Radio, available on all podcast platforms. I think we were breaking all kinds of records. Maybe I need to make y'all wait a couple of weeks before I give you a new episode. We've been doing pretty well with that. Don't forget to rate and review, guys, because it does matter. As you already know, everybody named Mama started a podcast over the pandemic. So rate, review, download, share with your cousins. Take me on the walk, on your next walk. A lot of you were texting me. That's exactly what you guys were doing. All right, let me take some callers. Danielle, what's going on? Danielle,
I'm here. Sorry, I was scrolling through the comments on the other screen.
Oh, what's that?
Hi. Sorry, I got a little one here with me today.
Oh, couple of sales. Like, did you get a baby? Okay.
Yeah, we're doing godmommy duties over here, but we also I'm not taking shots, but we having happy hour cocktails. So Nicole up in the comments said every time I say Kenya, we got to take a shot. So I need everybody to catch up with me because I've been putting Kenya's name all up into the comments. We need to do that one night. I know you don't drink, but we need to do it on a Friday night. Let's have some fun. It's about to be cold outside. We're not going to be going out in a little while. So yes, we need to have ski shots or whatever they do on Watch What's Happening Live. We need to have a little word that you drop and we take shots and have fun up in the car.
We're a little bit more original than that to take from Andy Cohen.
Okay, so let's talk RHOA.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to Selena
Johnson.
If we get Selena Johnson, I think that would be great. I think Kiki would be great, but Kiki gave us good content on the last reality show when she did the Divas and those facial expressions that she gives us. It would be, yes, all of that. It would be, who is our girl from Encore that we love?
Nivea.
It would be Nivea, another version of Nivea all over again. I think that would be really fun and cute if we can get, but I see Kiki likes to fight sometimes, so we got to keep her tame and she had a, yes, Nicole, shots. So Nicole started the game. We got to keep up with Nicole. But I think Kiki might be fun, although her YouTube series was not fun. But it'd be different editors and it'd be different information. Might be different because she was fun on Divas. Someone put the Brett and Judy.
They have their own reality show, though.
They have their own, but it would give a different dynamic to RHOA because we just need something new. We need something new. I
think you watched their show. Is it good?
Their show. Oh, yeah, I wish you watched their show because I got a whole lot to say about their show. I'm not feeling Judy, and I know this is not about their show, but I just feel like she's just.
What is she?
I don't know how to describe it. I think she's a great person overall, but when she did the surprise birthday, okay, so she did a surprise birthday party for Brett, and Brett said she doesn't like surprises because she gets overwhelmed. So in the midst of her being overwhelmed, because she brought out Lisa Ray, she brought out all these people that Brett hadn't seen in a while, and then she proposed. And then she said, so Brad is still trying to take in the party and the overwhelmingness of all the people being there. And Judy says, well, you didn't answer me. And I'm sitting there looking at the television like she's trying to take it all in. Like, this is so much all at once. Give her a chance to put one thing down and then come out. And it could have been editing. Let me say that. It could have been editing that. I was expecting, okay, surprise, it's your party. We dance a little bit. Later on in the night, I propose. But the way they presented it to us on television, it was surprise. Here's your party. Surprise! I'm proposing to you, and I need an answer right now. And I just thought that was so insensitive. And then last week with the whole thing of, I make enough money to cover your debt. You not do. So Brad is going through some debt. She doesn't want to get married because once she gets married, some debt, right? We're gonna say some debt,
millions.
But she realizes that once she gets married, it will then become their debt. So her thing is, let me clean this up first because I don't want this to take on. I don't want you to have to take this on. And I think that's very respectful of her. And Judy's like, well, I need a date. Judy she just seems pushy. And I'm just like, that's too much. Y'all just got engaged last week.
Oh, so it does. And the reason why I let you explain what's going on is because I wanted to see if they were worthy of being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But it sounds like they might be good.
It might be good. And it's two women, so it gives a different dynamics with the LGBTQ and all the other alphabets and stuff. So it just gives us a little bit more. I'm sorry, you're not forgettable. And I've been drinking. I got peach crown.
Okay.
That peach
Let
crown.
me just read this. Renee says, I agree with you, Kempire. In a large city like Atlanta, Georgia, why does Bravo always recycle the same old housewives? We need an entirely new housewife, Bravo, please. I agree, Renee.
Yes, I agree, Renee. No recycling. No recycling.
Yeah.
It's not recycle.
So your suggestion possibly would be a Brat and Judy or something of that dynamic on.
Yeah, let's try something new. Or again, like I've been saying since we started this conversation months ago, let's go back to the blueprint and get people we don't know and start from scratch.
I actually think I prefer that.
I would prefer, but I recognize from a business and marketing standpoint, they want air quotations famous people because of the followers.
They're being lazy. They're being lazy. Very much what they did in the music industry. They started getting lazy. They're just like, you know what? Let's just get people that have a following. They just gave that TikToker her own show on Hulu. I'm not interested in them, but I'm sure someone's going to watch it because they have a following.
To your point, it's not just them, because I received a little buzz in my ear that the Ready for Love DC did the same thing, because I know a few people that applied to that. And it looks, yes, it looks like that they chose people who had larger followings.
When does that start?
Next month sometime, in a couple of weeks, maybe.
Will I be covering that?
Yes. So why don't you watch Ready for Love?
Can you remind me? Just remind me.
I will. It's
community, remind me.
It's our age dynamics. It's from 30 to 50 is the age requirement. So yeah, like that's
30
us.
to 50. Okay. That's our audience. That's our audience.
Okay. And Ready to Love.
I never got into Ready to Love, but you guys are always texting me to get into it. So I'm gonna get into it.
Oh, you don't have Encore, so you can make up Encore with Ready to Love.
Like I ain't got other things that I'm covering.
So yeah, let's go with Judy, Brett. Let's go with Kiki Wyatt. Let's go with Selena, or let's go down deep and get someone new, fresh that we don't know.
I think I'm going with that. I'm leaning towards that.
I'm with you.
Danielle, we always appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts. Thank you for calling.
I'm up in these comments. We taking shots every time I put King.
You're a mess. Guys, every time we have over 400 some people watching. Let's get to 200 likes before I end this live. I'm going to take some more callers. Finally, Justice is backstage. What's going on, Finally, Justice?
Nothing much.
How you feeling? Because we know you're pregnant.
Well, it's hot here in DC. It's been hot today.
Here in New York.
It's 90 degrees. I'm not ready. And well, basically, I think that we should. I really want to keep. The only reason I would want to keep Portia and Kenya is just because of the Simon mess. That's all I'm. Just so Kenya can drag Portia about that mess and ask questions and put her on the spot. I do think that Candy should have the opportunity to get off for a season and go focus on her businesses. It's unfair that they don't have an opportunity to just get off and go focus on something else for a little bit without the worry about they're going to get their whole paycheck cut. And that's something she's built on for the last 10 years. And then Sheree, Marlo, and Drew, I don't need them. I don't know who needs them, but they need to find some place to go. And I think they should do 4 new housewives. I think there's plenty of people there. Even a house husband. It's Atlanta. There's gay love. Why not bring on somebody else? A hairdresser, nail stylist, fashion designer. Just somebody of the arts would be a great thing. Because they would be a little bit more dramatic with their things. And also it would be great to see somebody that could dress, because I don't want to see Marlo's fashions again.
You bring up a lot of stereotypes. They're gonna be dramatic. They're gonna know how to dress. I know plenty of gay men.
I mean that I was saying that for the part of the arts. I wasn't saying that just for the gays.
Okay.
And I don't really just say just for the gays. I just think that there's enough people that are open about who they are that would gladly take the opportunity if Bravo would open that door.
And I've heard a lot of people say that too before.
And I think it'd be a great thing, because Kenya likes them, Portia, Candy. So if we had those 3 plus some newbies around, I think that would help blend into something different. Or even if we can find some nice friends of theirs, genuine friendships, so that we can watch as well.
Okay.
Because honestly, I think that we're missing that friendship piece like we are in Real Housewives of Potomac. We're missing that friendship piece that they're
also
used to
missing
have.
that whole, Jill Zarin said this about the Real Housewives of New York. We're missing that male energy. We got that in the past with the Real Housewives of New York. May Greg Leaks rest in peace. Where we had Greg Leaks, we had Peter Thomas. We had a lot of husbands that would interact and hang out, and we would have that part of the show. And that seems to be working for the Real Housewives of New Jersey as well.
Yeah, it's awesome to see, just because that's real life. Your husbands go hang out at the barbecue, talk their little bit of mess, joke about, say a little bit of little things that they don't like about your wife, but nothing too serious. That's real life. Those are the things that actually happen. And I think we're being stuck on this world of this Instagram world that we're living in with like Portia and Kenya, and I'm sorry, even Candy. It's not giving. I know Candy does great when we watch her confessionals or her facial expressions, but you don't need to be a housewife to do that. That could be, she could, and I'm not saying that because I don't think she doesn't deserve a role, but I think she really needs her opportunities to be on Broadway again, to be out and about living her dreams, because she's more than just Escape, the ugly girl group. She's more than that. So, and that is where I'm going to leave it at. Well, that's what we used to call.
Leave it at that.
That's what we used to call them back in the day. I'm not sure what like.
Not me. Goodbye, Finally Justice. You are so bad. First of all, I do have to say this though. Oh wait, someone says, hold on. Destiny says, Kempire ready to love, new season, DC cast, October 15th. I will be traveling, but I'm gonna get into it when I get back. But that's good to know, right? Come on. One thing I have to say, though, despite Candy filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta, she has started multiple businesses. She has this Broadway play coming next month here in New York. So despite being on the show, it hasn't stopped Candy's moves. All right, we're gonna bring up one more caller. If you call in after this caller, I'm not taking you because we're already almost at an hour. But I appreciate you all being here. If you didn't know, we have some more Real Housewives of Atlanta casting news. They want to add a 7th housewife, and they're considering Phaedra, Kim Zolciak, or Eva Marcel. Okay. Philly, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Philly Divya?
Hello. So here is my, my RHOA take.
Well, you got tea?
I would like to actually see Candy kind of scale back as a friend of. So that way, she can focus on, doing the Shy and doing Broadway and doing all those things. And even the Escape tour that's supposed to, be reinvigorated. Like, do her thing. We'll catch her when we catch her. And I'm fine with that. I'm sure, the family will, do a touch base and all that, boring stuff that we need just to give us balance. You can't have all the ratchet without some balance. So that's what Candy is good for. So people say she's boring. Yeah, you can't have 6 turn-up queens. Let Candy be boring, be there, and just be a friend of. Now, as far as new housewives, I know we're saying no new housewives. I mean, all new housewives, no old housewives. But with Deshaun Snow's new makeover, technically she is a new housewife. She's looking hella snatched. She has the wealth and the staff and the opulence to, give us what we're used to after that nice little no prenup divorce. So yeah, she got the divorce right after she left. Like, it was crazy when she left because that's when her life really was made for TV. So bring her back after almost 20 years, 15 years, however long, and see that beautiful glow up. She's doing all of this philanthropy work. Don't we want that? Isn't that what we miss in our housewives? The philanthropy, the charity works, the donations, the wine cellar that she was built, like all of that fabulosity. That's what we really are supposed to want from our housewives. I don't want to look and see the, cul-de-sac down the street that I got down the street from my house, i.e. Robin. Like, can we not? And I wouldn't mind Phaedra coming back as a friend of.
Okay.
A friend of Portia, because they're still cool, but only if we can get that first or second episode conversation between her and Candy that the viewers really need. Like, I think the awkwardness is because we never really got that closure. We got you getting cussed out. We got you getting called out, but your apology was lackluster. And the fact that you've been fired for the last 5 years, that should say, I was wrong. Candy, you were my girl. I was jealous. I was hurt. I was going through this with my husband, and I feel you should have taken my side.
Yeah.
Say that.
Okay.
But, you know, Phaedra can't keep a real storyline like she can't keep a man. So I don't expect that to happen. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. People want to make sure that you're not driving, right?
I am not driving. See, I'm in a stationary position. I'm actually waiting to pick up my daughter.
We just want to make sure you're safe.
I am not driving. I'm not driving. I got a couple minutes before I pick up the kids so I can speak freely.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so I as far as Marlo goes, I need the tacky fashion, but I don't need her every day. Oh, I'm sorry. She's about as tacky as Dorit.
Oh, I mean, I agree. There's
like,
no disagreement.
Like, there's one thing to be a label whore, and there's something totally different to wear the labels from head to toe.
I agree. Color
coordinated with a matching shoes. It just screams new money.
I agree.
Like, it just screams my sugar daddy bought me, you know, took me to the outlet and bought me all that I wanted.
Not the outlet.
I mean, we don't see Kathy Hilton wearing that.
No, you're right. I mean, you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. But I've always felt that about Marlo.
Yeah, like I just appreciate, you know, that real wealth. So I would like to, you know, kind of get back to that. Okay. And then also just maybe 2 wags from a basketball team. We got the Braves, the Falcons, and the Hawks. So you have 3 major league sports teams.
Yeah.
I am sure that you could grab 1 from each. They each have a friend. And, you know, you have your old standards. And there's your show. Like, shake and stir. You don't throw any real, like, if these women can stop self-producing and actually live their authentic lives, I'm sure they would have an organic reality show. But everybody really wants to put on this facade that they think they've gotten used to seeing on TV, that this is what the producers want. This will solidify me a peach for a second year. This will. Nobody wants to see no born ass Drew. She's only coming back because her and she got the Go Naked branding with Portia. Like, can we really call some spades? Nobody. Right, hit in the comments if you really want to see Drew.
I've always heard people, every time we talk about Drew coming back, people are like, no, but they must be that desperate.
If they're that desperate, you know, Portia is the darling. No matter what she does, Portia is the darling. So I'm sure it wasn't hard for her to have that conversation. With everything I'm going through, I need somebody who I know is on my team. I'm not doing this alone.
Yeah.
And that's an easy way to get Drew back because you want Portia back.
Yep.
So it didn't make sense to bring Drew back. Her storylines fell through towards the end of the season. You know, second daddy and baby daddy, like, nobody cares about that. And not in a rude way. It's very relatable. But the way it was presented, nobody could really, you know, connect with her son's oldest father reconnecting with her son, because that's a very powerful story. Like, there are a lot of people going through that, not just Black, but a lot of people going through, you know, that reacclimating life. So I think that was something that they weren't able to really capture well, but she also didn't present a good story. Like, I'm good. Bring Deshaun, bring Kiki Wyatt back. I love her. She makes me laugh. I didn't catch her YouTube show.
Me either.
Yeah, and Nivea. I would love to see Nivea doing her comeback. Like, she is not here for the foolishness, and she will set you straight real quick. And, you know, she's funny, and she's talented, and she has children and a job. Like, and you can see her glow up. I don't mind. Everybody doesn't have to be wealthy. I don't mind a good glow up. Like,
I mean, we saw it on New York Housewives with Bethany. Why not?
Bethany had a major glow. Like, we saw her rise, her fall, her heartbreak. Like, and Bethany, I may not be a fan of Bethany, but she added value to Roni.
Yeah.
And we can see when she's not there, you know, it doesn't matter who they replace her with, a Tinsley or Leah. Like, it doesn't matter. The quality of the content is not there.
Yeah, I agree. Philly Diva, we appreciate you calling in and sharing your opinion. Thank you so much. Have a great
I'm not
evening.
driving, but I do gotta get out this hot behind car and go get my child. So everybody have a good one. Drink up for me, because I can't be drinking and driving.
Bye. Okay, let me just. Oh, we have someone that loves Drew. To be Black Native, thank you so much for the super chat. I love Drew. Please bring her back. That's my girl. Drew, is that you? I appreciate the super chat. Guys, if you're just joining us, we had some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. They're not happy with the 6 housewives that they've chosen. It doesn't mean that they're going to get rid of them, but they definitely want to add more. And I'm here for it. But I'm a big advocate. If they're going to add a new housewife, has to be a housewife, and let them really be new. Not someone we really know, not someone that's a celebrity, unless they're really interesting. I don't know about a Selena Johnson. I don't know about a Nivea. I think Nivea is done with reality TV after her experience on BET Presents The Encore. She was funny for that, but Nivea doesn't even have to really work, to be honest with you. Look, she really doesn't. Let's be honest. But I'm excited for Real Housewives of Atlanta. RHOP, I know a lot of people like to compare, but this is their 6th season, and I'm still sort of like, I love it, but I don't love it. You know what I'm saying. You guys get me. Anyways, guys, let's get to 200 likes before we end this live. We're almost there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I see you guys. Shout out to, hold on, let me just change this. Be sure, shout out to my TikTok. What's going on TikTok? Yes. Someone says, yes, this Bravo will call this woman. She knows what she's talking about. Philly Diva. Nene should come back. I know everyone says that every time we have an RHOA conversation. Nene is not coming back. Not for now, at least. Maybe they'll test her out on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Maybe season 3. But other than that, I don't see it happening. Shout out to you guys. Busy. Hey, what's going on, Busy? Don't do that, Kempire. It's not fire. I think we hype up Potomac a little bit more than especially if we're looking at the season. And the ones that carrying the show, Giselle, Karen. Other than that, even Wendy. I'm like, Twan the Don, thank you so much for the super chat. Twan says, you have to take more callers to get that 200. I'm not taking any more callers, but I appreciate you guys calling in. I always love hearing your opinions. Shout out to our replay crew. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. Who do you think? There has to be people in Atlanta that we don't know. Let me know who those women are so we can get those women. Let's help Bravo cast next season. There has to be people that you know that are so interesting that they need to be on TV. I just find it so hard to believe in a city of over almost 6 million people, they can't find one other interesting character to add to the show. I just can't. Oh, I did forget. Thank you, Tabitha, for the reminder. Mia is great. But like I said, I'm a little on the fence with Potomac this season. I'm a little on the fence. Diva says RHOP equals better. We shall see. The ratings aren't reflecting it. Bloop. Okay, they hit over 1 million this week, but it's shaking. We hit 200 likes. Thank you to, sure, first of all, shout out to everyone that sent in a super chat. Shout out to everyone that called in. Shout out to my mods for holding the chat down. And shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com. Join our texting community. Text me, textkempire.com. And for those that are watching this later on, let me know your thoughts on this casting news. I appreciate you all being here. Have a great, fantastic rest of your day. And don't forget to check out some of the videos that we posted earlier today, including some Wendy Williams news, some more Erica Girardi news, and I have some more stuff coming up. So stay tuned for that. And be sure to follow me later tonight on my TikTok, right? TikTok, we are going to have a watch party of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at 10 p.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing a Real Housewives exclusively, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills exclusively on TikTok at TheKempire. Be sure to follow me there. I'll be weighing in on what we're seeing, sometimes rewinding to watch things over. That's how we do. That's what we will be doing tonight. If you're not on TikTok, sign on and follow me there. To be, wait, hold on. Hey, Drew. I'm going to say this is Drew. Hey, Drew. To be Black Nid says, actually, I've been a fan of Drew since the game. People get in their feelings when they talk about Drew when she was on the game. Okay. But thank you guys so much for being here. Drop your crowns and your elephants in the chat. I appreciate you all being here. I will see you guys, maybe later. No, definitely later on TikTok. Follow me there, guys. We're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and watching tonight's episode, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys later. Again, shout out to my mod. Shout out to our members of the channel, and shout out to everyone that is subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, why not? You're getting daily and consistent content here on the channel. I appreciate you all being here. I will see you guys later.